Okay, so now that we know how you set up child therapy and
Yes,
how you view children's behaviors, can you share how the therapist at Smart Love help children in therapy?
definitely. Yes, this is a very common question that parents have, right? They're like, "What's going on in there?" And oftentimes, children might run out of therapy and be like, "Oh, we played games, I had snacks," and parents are like, "What? How is this helping?" Right? But rest assured, there's always a therapeutic process going on, and the reason again is because the therapist is really providing a safe, comfortable place where all parts of the child, all feelings, right, positive, negative, what's going well, what's not going well, it's all welcome, right? It's a therapeutic relationship where children are not judged. They never are in trouble. We may have to regulate behavior, right? Like if a child is, doing something aggressive, we have to regulate that, right? But outside of that, we really are there to welcome all of their feelings. And Dr. Zakalik, oftentimes when kids are having trouble, these kinds of difficult feelings, they have get split off, right? So nobody, that's like the child's not even aware of it. The parents may not even be aware of what's going on, right? So when we create that kind of environment, children really do feel the difference. That this is not a place where they're going to be judged, they're going to be in trouble, they're going to, we're going to give them chores, right? We're their therapist, right? So let children be themselves and we meet them where they're at, and that is really, it's so powerful because then children know, okay, this therapist is really here for me, right? So they can start to bring in, and they bring their feelings in, but in their own way. So some kids will come in and they will talk about what's on their mind, okay, but it's not adult therapy. So many children come in and they use play materials to express their feelings metaphorically. For example, maybe a child who's being bullied at school may not come in and saying they're being bullied at school, but then they may be playing, acting out with figurines in a school, but there's bullying going on, right? And so that can be, the therapist gets kind of an inside view of what's going on with the child. And then we're trained to respond, clinically and therapeutically to help them in terms of help them with those feelings, right? And then maybe there's some process that goes on in terms of problem solving, right? Us being able to get involved with the school or helping the parents get involved in the school. So there's kind of different components. But at the end of the day, it's really helping the child get to also know their feelings in their mind and kind of what's bothering them, right? And then as we help children turn to the pleasure of getting care and support for their feelings, that's really what strengthens again their constructive motives to deal with things in a more in a healthier way, including being able to turn to parents, right? So when we help children turn to us, our hope there, right? And we do see this, it generalizes then for children being able to talk about their feelings rather than just kind of act them out or shut down. Right. So I think we don't, and this is another question parents oftentimes will have is, are you teaching children coping skills? Are you, right? And we really don't they get skills out of what we do. Okay. But it's not through teaching, because parents can do that and teachers can do that, right? You can teach kids skills, but this is very different. It's really about helping children feel differently inside themselves, feeling happier, feeling valued and good about themselves. And that's actually what allows them then to make better choices, right? And to use better skills because it feels better. It's coming from internal, a motive to want to feel better and want to take care of themselves rather than something that is just more behavioral that you're teaching them. And that's where it becomes internalized. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, it becomes a lot more sustainable.
Exactly. It becomes more of a real change. And then when children grow up to be young adults and they leave parents' homes, right? The care we're giving them and parents are learning to give them through the support we give them at Smart Love really becomes internalized around, I'm making good choices, not because I'm going to get in trouble, right? Or not because I have the skill, right? But it's because I feel good about myself and I want to make good choices to take good care of myself. That's
Right.
the difference, the power.
It's very helpful.
Thank you.